The Prime Minister just made a major speech promising that he was going to invest in a huge building programme. He compared it to the New Deal in America in the 1930s. But the reality is the amount of money that he promised was less than 0.25% of GDP, a one-off amount, whereas the New Deal was 5 to 7% of each year's spending over a number of years. So it's nothing like the New Deal in terms of scale, and the reality is that he simply re-announced lots of spending commitments that the government have already made and haven't yet met. So, for example, he promised £12 billion over 8 years to build affordable housing, but we were promised the same amount of money over 5 years by the government, so he either can't add up or has decided he's going to shortchange the nation. This was an announcement that was strong on rhetoric, comparing himself to FDR in America in the Great Depression, but actually very weak on delivery. He's not said how he'll pay for it. And the other thing that he hasn't said is what he's going to do to make sure that our economy isn't tipped into the worst recession in memory, because what he announced was nowhere near enough to deal with that. We need a jobs investment that's going to stop some of our major industries, aviation, our entertainment industry, all threatened at the moment with oblivion because of the fact that the government aren't supporting them enough through this COVID crisis. And what he's promised isn't going to do the job. We need a jobs-based investment programme bigger than anything we've ever seen in peacetime. And certainly what we heard from the Prime Minister yesterday was nothing like enough to provide that.